Hello, everyone. This is my first YouTube video uploading. I'm just doing it for educational purposes because I was teaching my students how to factorize these quadratic equations, expressions, sorry, easily. Then I saw that there is no YouTube video, at least on the first page. There is no YouTube video that is explaining how to factorize these with the method I'm going to explain. There are a lot of videos that claim that they explaining it easily. There's an easy way to factorize it, but I think this method is easy. But I'm leaving this to you, so you can check it. I learned this from my teacher when I was at middle school, and then I always taught this method, and it works for both when the coefficient of x squared is one or something else. So let me explain it to you. Hopefully, it will be easier to understand. So what we're doing for all two, like these two are same type of quadratic expression. This one has a 1 here, okay, but it works for both. And the other quadratic expressions, other forms like a two-term forms, are easier. But for these, I'm going to explain this specific method. So what we do, we factorize the first and third term. Same here. Okay. So x squared can be factorized x and x. 63 can be factorized 7 and 9. Okay. It can be factorized by 321, but when you do 321, it doesn't add up to 16. Okay. That's why I'm doing the correct way right now. So I'm going to erase it. So 7 and 9. Okay. Let's do it. What you do, okay, I call it like cross testing. Okay, you cross multiply them. The reason why we cross multiplying them not side by side, because you need to memorize this method because it is the same for these. Okay, it might not make sense for now because the x squared is 1. Why we're not multiplying them side by side? You need to kind of memorize this method because cross multiplying is essential for these. So cross multiplying, we do 9x plus 7x for testing, by the way. So cross multiplying is for testing. So you add them, multiply them, and add them. If it adds up to the middle term, then you're on the correct path. But right now, when I add them, it becomes positive 16x, not a negative 16x. So what's wrong here? The thing is, 63 can be factorized with both here with negative. Like negative 7 times negative 9 is also positive 63. Right now, if you multiply both, cross multiply, they add up to negative 16. Now it adds up to the middle term. Now we can kind of, I don't know if I'm using the correct word for this, but like a cross adding. Like cross multiplying is for testing, a cross adding. The reason again to do that are these two. So I want to apply the same method for both. So it's going to be x minus 7 times x minus 9. Now let's try here. 2b squared has only one combination. It is 2b times b. 21, on the other hand, has multiple combinations, but we can try 3, 7. Okay, let's see if it is working. It works actually. Let's do the wrong way first. Okay, let's do 7, 3. See what happens. So when we cross multiply to test, it's going to be 6b and the other one going to be 7b. And it adds up to 13b. So it doesn't give us the middle one. So I try the other way around. So let's try 7 here, 3 here. Now let's cross multiply to test. It's going to be 14b and then going to be 3b, both positive. So we add them, it adds up to 17b. Sorry about the tablet. 17b. Now, if the middle term adds up, the testing is correct. Now you add them across, not cross, guys. I have a few students who keep adding cross. No, cross is for testing. Side by side adding is the final step. 2b plus 3, b plus 7. That's how I factorize. Now let's try here. One, like third term is negative, so it might be a little complicated than this. But 5p and p, there's only one combination. Let's try 9 here and 2 here. Okay, and one of them needs to be negative because 9 times 2 is positive 18. So I'm going to put negative sign here on purpose because it's going to be wrong. Now let's do cross multiplication. Sorry, something wrong. Okay. So cross multiplication, it's going to be positive 10 p, and the other one going to be negative 9p. So when you add them, it's going to be positive p. Okay, so this is negative p. So I need to change the sign. Let me see. There's something wrong with the tablet. So it's going to be minus here. Now let's try again. Let me erase this. Let's try again. It's going to be negative 10p. By the way, it doesn't matter which order you multiply them. Negative 10p plus 9p adds up to negative p. Okay, so it gives us the middle term. Now what we're doing again, side by side adding. So 5p plus 9p minus 2. Okay, so you can do like distributed and you can see that it is adding up to this. Now again, don't forget cross multiplication is for testing, but you need to add them side by side. If your testing is successful, gives you the middle term, you need to add them side by side. Again, first step, you factorize the first, you factorize the third, cross multiply, add up, adds up to middle part, middle term, it is correct. Doesn't add up, you try the other combination. Finally, if you get the middle part by cross multiplying and adding, then you uh, add them. Like the final step is add them side by side. Okay. I try to color code it. Hopefully, you will understand it better. If you think that this is a better method and you like my explaining, or you want me to explain something else, some other topic, please leave it in the comment. Hopefully, this will be helpful. Thank you.